I noticed that Pokecrew, it's Uturn Crow back here, and you are watching Uturn Talks. But before we get started, please make sure you are serious. Now, my guest for today uploads Pokemon Storm Silver Egglocks and Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. And on top of all that, he is now selling t-shirts and phone cases. Please welcome Bisharp2Queen4 I. How you doing, man?
Thank you very much. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for all that advertisement.
Yeah, no problem. I thought I should just get it out there. In case, I mean, I know you have fans, but in case people don't know, I feel like, I should just throw it out there.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big help. I really appreciate it. I just recently put up t-shirts. It might be a bit early in some other people's minds, but I mean, I just felt like it was the right time for me.
Oh, well, definitely. I was not just, but I had watched a vlog from Moody. Actually, no, it was on Ask.fm, and someone had asked her, what's the right time to kind of do all this stuff, and she basically said, anytime that you feel comfortable. It doesn't matter if you're at 1,000 subs or if you're at 100 subs, whatever time feels good for you is the time that you should do it.
Yeah, well, like that is a really good point. I mean, whatever you feel comfortable with is when anything has to do with your YouTube channel, whatever you feel comfortable with is the pace that you should go at, in my honest opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you really do not want to rush anything, because then you'll just, for all I know, you'll probably just end up screwing something up, and then you lose fans, and so you just want to kind of take it slow and just go at your own pace. So it doesn't matter how big you are, you want to be able to just go at your own pace without having to rush.
I also recently started doing commissions as well for layouts and thumbnails. If you hadn't already known that.
Oh yeah. You said the commissions, right?
Yeah, I started doing commissions. For anybody out there that does Pokemon videos and are watching this, I do commissions. I have some work there. Like, if you want to contact me, and I can share with you just to see how you feel about it.
Yeah, definitely. I want you guys to go, I mean, his link will be in my description anyways, but I still want you guys to click on that link, and, because he does have a video up where he is advertising, his t-shirts and all that, and I also just want you guys to, just remember that he, like he said, is doing the commissions for, wow, I lost the word I'm looking for. Layout. Well, I don't really want to use the word layouts. What do you call it again? I'm spacing.
Thumbnails.
Yes.
That's all I can think of.
Yes. Well, thumbnails is what I wanted.
Yeah, thumbnails. Good thumbnail really makes all the difference, man.
But yeah. So if you guys need anything like that, his Twitter link will also be in my description. So just go hit him up on Twitter if you need a thumbnail for anything. So because I know that he did I mean, I'm going to be hitting on this later in the interview, but he did a layout for me for my Let's Play, and that layout was phenomenal. I absolutely loved that layout. If you guys don't really know what I'm talking about, I do still have my 2 Let's Plays up, and you guys can go check those out, because I am using his layout, and like I said, they're sick, they're amazing, so if that's something that you would want him to do, thumbnail or anything, then he is the guy to go to. So definitely go do that. And speaking of all this thumbnails and graphic design and everything, I kind of really want to know, your logo is amazing. Who did it, and how did you come across them?
Well, see, like, I've known this guy for a really long time. Well, since pretty much the start of my YouTube career. B Original Designs, you might have heard of him. I believe you are partnered with Freedom, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
That's how I met him. I met him through Freedom. He is now the CEO of the subnetwork Blackout Media, which specializes in graphics designers, but it does take gamers as well. He did the outline for the design, and in fact, it was a collaboration effort between him and myself, because I did all the lighting on the design. I gave it depth. That's basically what I did with it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it came into existence.
That's awesome, because I'm looking at it right now. It is the Bisharp helmet, and that's just an amazing logo. It just catches my eye, and is just so awesome, because you see a lot of these YouTubers, I'm not saying it's bad, but you see a lot of these YouTubers who just have full-bodied either versions of
Yeah,
themselves or a Pokemon, and you just have a simple helmet. But that is still, I still love it.
it gets the point across. It gets the point across.
Yes.
And for those and my logo is in fact the design that is on the T-shirt. For those of you who don't know, so yeah, like I just thought it was so subtle, but it just captured everything that I'm trying to be right now, or everything that I am rather.
Oh yeah, definitely. It came out really good. So if you guys want to go check, I'm gonna have to try and find the link because I feel like I should just throw his link down in the description because he did do the logo for you. So I'm feeling that if anyone who is listening wants anything done by him as well, I should just throw his link in there. So I'm gonna have to find him somehow.
That would probably be for the best. I'm giving him publicity. He's gonna love me for this.
Definitely. Oh man. So okay, his link will be in my description. I'll somehow find it out. And I definitely will, throw it out there. So click on it and show him some Uturn love because Bisharp2Queen4 I will love that, and so won't his graphic design artist, I guess you want to call him. So yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Yeah, easy, yeah. Exactly. So kind of switching gears to kind of something a little different, going from the graphic design now to just more YouTubing. When I first started YouTubing, you had been one of the PokeTubers who I've always been trying to keep up to date with because I love the content that you brought and that you bring. And so I'm so glad that I get to interview you. So when you first started, who were you watching? Little and big.
Little and big. I think the two. Well, one of them wasn't a PokeTuber, but the two YouTubers that really pushed me over the edge to finally get up off my ass and actually make videos, if you will. One of them being Ego Raptor. I'm sure you've heard of him before.
Surprisingly, I haven't.
Well, he does a lot of really cool stuff. He's one of the co-hosts of Game Grumps.
Okay.
He does a lot of animation and that kind of thing, which is why I wanted to get a graphics table and dabble a little bit in animation myself. But the PokeTuber that kind of set me over the edge to do exactly what I'm doing on my channel right now, Pokemon videos, would have been Shady Penguin. As a matter of fact, he was the reason that I was just like, oh, it would be fun to do this, so let's just give it a try. And I never looked back.
That answer just hit the nail on the head because I love a Shady Penguin. He's the reason why I'm doing it too. So I feel like we have that in common. He does a lot of great videos, and so I'm not. You and I, we're not trying to be the next this. We're trying to be our own, and so
Mm-hmm.
that is just something I guess unique because it really helps when you have someone to look up to in a sense, because everyone looks up to the King Nappy. Everyone looks up to Shady Penguin, and that is something that is great in life because it's if you can look up to someone and basically what you said, get your ass off the couch, whatever. And if they can do that for you, then that's just an amazing feeling. And now that you're actually doing this, I'm sure that you're just stoked about how far you've come.
Yeah, I'm really surprised actually. Like, I did make one attempt at it, and it was very unprofessional. I didn't have a microphone. I was using my laptop mic. It was just a big mess. But then I settled down. I was like, okay, well, I might actually do something with this. I'm going to take this seriously. I'm going to buckle down, save up for good equipment, and learn learn what my capabilities are and learn how to expand on them. And I found one thing with a lot of my commentary, which is funny enough, is that I've caught myself and others have caught me emulating Shady Penguin. Not that I was acting with the same mannerisms or anything like that. It's just a level of energy. Like you could tell who I was watching at the time.
Yeah.
But I was still being myself. It was just that when you watch your favorite YouTubers, you tend to pick up a couple of their quirks every now and again. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. I kind of feel the same. I mean, I'm probably dead wrong, but I feel the same way about myself too, because I do try and throw out that energy. But even if it is yourself, even if it is myself doing that, you do not want to let your viewers fall asleep. So throwing that energy out there for long periods of time is something that needs to be noticed. because they're not going to watch your stuff if you don't keep them entertained.
Yeah, that's very true. And some people don't really fathom, like, they can't fathom how much it drains us as YouTubers after a while. Like, you sit down and you bulk record 6 episodes. That's like, well, for me, doing LPs, that'll be about 3 hours maintaining that consistent level of energy. Like, after that's over, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It takes a lot out of you, and it's really a shame that a lot of great YouTubers like yourself and Jordinez see, we all work, and it's just a shame because we can't give our channels all the attention that it
Mhm.
deserves because of our priorities, our work. We need money to buy this, we need money to buy that. And it's
That's
just a
right.
shame. I mean, I guess it's a shame, but in a sense it's not because we do need work, we do need the money, and that's good. But on the other hand, it is, it's a shame, it's bad because we can't give our channels that full attention that we need.
Yeah, I know. Well, like, I mean, I would love to have the time and just, like, devote everything to my YouTube channel. I want to grow. I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing it not only for myself, but for the people that I'm entertaining. And, like, I really want to sink as much time as possible into it. But, like, aside from working, as you have mentioned, I am also a student in university as well. So I am, like, flat out all the time.
Yeah, see, and that's another issue because yourself and among others do have school on top of work.
Hmm.
I in a previous interview I had with Slyro, if I remember correctly, he works, I believe, like two jobs, and so it just sucks that like I keep saying, we just can't provide that time to our channels because of our where our priorities are at. Um not saying that our priorities are misconstrued or in bad areas, but it's just a shame. Because every time I'm at work, um I'm always thinking of ideas that I could do for my channel, but yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
anything because I'm just standing there. So
Yeah, that's typically how my thought process is too. But the way that I look at it is that we need to do what we need to do to survive.
exactly.
We need to have a place to live. We need to be able to afford the things that we want to get. So if we wanted to bring better content to them, we need money to pay for, say, let's say a capture board. We need money for that.
Exactly.
We can't just have these things in our possession. We need to earn them. Just like
Exactly.
we need to earn each and every subscriber that we do get.
Right. Right. And going off of that, uh for me, like when I got my capture card, my capture board, I can honestly say that I didn't really have the money for it. I just said, you know, I'm just gonna suck it up because it's just an investment. And thinking about it now, I don't really feel bad about it because, I needed that and that is an investment and everything. So I don't really feel bad about getting it. But at the same
Yeah,
time, I didn't really have the money for it. But there are times where you do have to kind of, suck it up and.
well, I mean, you took a shot in the dark. It can go one of two ways. Either you end up with a little less money than what you had, or you can use it as a stepping stone to propel yourself upward. With the release of ORAS coming out very soon, you might actually be able to use that to your advantage.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. It like I said, it's an investment. So whoever is listening to this and whoever wants to get a capture card or whatever, depending on if you have the money or not, you should or you shouldn't. I mean, I feel like you should because you're going to need it. And it might take some time to save up for, but it is a great investment, I believe.
It definitely is.
Um, and so okay, so going kind of back into the graphic design work because I, I and a bunch of other people love artwork and graphic design and everything. I noticed that you're pretty damn good in the graphic design field. You had made me a layout when I first started my Let's Plays, and that layout was phenomenal. It was awesome. So what got you into doing all the graphic design work?
Well, really, the graphics design work came out of a need more than anything because, like, I mean, I didn't have the money to dish out for people to do my GFX, like my thumbnails, my layouts, and whatnot. So I spent the time learning how to use Photoshop. I watched a lot of tutorials. I took inspiration from other people's layouts and designs, and then I expanded on them with my own. And like I said, it really just came out of need. I did what I had to do in order to make my channel better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like a lot of people are doing the same thing. Because I know a bunch of graphic design artists who, in fact, are selling their stuff to profit them. I feel like that's just something that needs to be done for some people, and that's amazing. If you have the talent, then definitely go for it.
Well, some people don't understand that like it takes some from every now and again it can take tremendous amount of time to like do these things, and it takes a very creative mind, and that's something that not everybody has. So there will always be a demand for GFX, and as I improve, I'll probably get more and more requests for GFX. I try to keep my prices fairly reasonable, but like for the most part, like I'm just trying to save up now to better my YouTube channel because the last purchase I made with the money that I'm making from this was things for my microphone, like a scissor stand and a pop filter. I'm actually using it to profit for my channel. It's for a benefit. It's not for anything else. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, definitely. And that's a great way to use the money that you'll be making. And like I stated earlier in the interview, guys, his Twitter link will be in my description. So if you need anything from him, he go check him out because he does have a reasonable price, like he said. And so going off of that, going into the whole selling aspect now, I noticed that you're selling the clothing and the phone cases now. So how did that all come about?
Well, you probably heard of X-Ray's Ovation at some
Yeah,
point in time.
yeah.
So, like, yeah, I was talking to him about it, and he basically said like Redbubble allows you to put your designs up and blah 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 blah, that kind of thing. And I thought it was kind of interesting because I mean I wasn't really being put at a loss in the situation of putting up a design, and pending whether or not they were Pokemon fans, like it was there for everybody that viewed the website to browse. If they wanted to buy it, they could buy it. I thought it was like another way for me to save up money to better my YouTube channel, and that's pretty much it. Like I just went off of his advice.
Yeah, it's a great thing to get into because I've been trying to do that for myself as well, but I need to get the right the right layout and everything, the right picture I should say, because some of my thumbnails don't really work. I guess it depends on the website I'm using, but it's a great thing to get into because a lot of people who are your fans are going to want those t-shirts and those phone cases and even those stickers that you are selling. Because, like I had stated before, your logo is phenomenal. I love it. It's eye-catching, and anyone would love to have that on on a sweatshirt, on a t-shirt, on anything.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I mean, to some people the prices may be a bit steep. That's really out of my control. Before any of you ask that, I'm not like overcharging you. It is all on the company. It's not me. I would have the shirts cheaper if it was my own choice.
Right.
Uh, yeah.
Um, I watched the video. Now, were the t-shirts $20 or I forget if I saw that correctly.
There's a way that the Redbubble deal works. Like the people that post the designs, the people that own the designs on the T-shirts get them cheaper. That's how that
Oh,
works. The public price costs a little bit more because I believe it's like a 20% differential. Like the people that own it get pay 20% less than like for the public. But this is because the 20% that is being tacked onto the shirt is all the profit that you make as the YouTuber, as the designer of the art.
oh,
That's how that works. So the prices can get slightly steep. Um,
right.
mhm.
What I was going to say was that I $20 or even 20 bucks isn't really too steep because for new
Mhm.
t-shirts like at Walmart at wherever you shop, they sell them for about 20 bucks.
This is true.
Some places sell them for 25, which I'm used to. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but so it's not, I don't know, to me, it's not terribly steep. It's not terribly pricey, but I'm sure for some people it might be, but it's not his fault. It's the website. So
Yeah, it's completely out of my control.
yeah, exactly. Um, so Switching gears now, I'm sure everyone, including me, wants to know this. What is it that you do in your spare time, if you even have any spare time, outside of school, outside of work, and even outside of YouTubing? What is it that you do?
Well, like I mean, I like to spend a lot of time with my friends. I like going and partying with them. We typically have like a house party every other weekend. And I like to spend a lot of time with my girlfriend. I've been with my girlfriend now for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in the end of January, and she's been so supportive over everything that I do, like with school, work, YouTube, everything. Like even though she might not fully understand YouTube because she's not a gamer herself, she just tries her best to be there for me, and I think that's great.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on the 3 years. Me and my girl have will be together 4 years January
Oh,
as well.
you're trying to one up me. That's all. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yes.
But
We have
like
to keep. Yeah.
I was going to say that long relationships like that are really something to behold because we don't see them that often anymore.
Oh no, definitely not. Now the thing is, I mean, you don't do a long distance, do you?
I did. I spent most of the first 2 years being long distance. Pretty much all of the first 2 years being long distance.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because me and my girl, we are long distance, and I mean, it's not long distance. She's just in Boston. I'm in New Hampshire, and it's about 2.5 hours away. So
Okay.
it's not terrible because I can go see her. Um, but I still have to get the money to move and all of that because haven't had any luck with that. But it's great just going down to Boston because I love driving there. I love the city life, and it's fun.
Well, conveniently enough, hopefully you stick around in the Boston area because if I do actually make it somewhere with this whole YouTube thing, I want to go to PAX East so
Wow.
bad, and
Yeah.
I would love to meet you there.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely. Um, that would be a great place to definitely chill and everything. Wrapping things up here, the big question: when can we start seeing new episodes?
well, depends on what you're looking for. Like platinum, storm silver. Like I try my best to upload 3 times a week. It can be kind of sporadically because of everything that I have on the go in my life currently. But hopefully I can find the time to upload daily, which is where I really want to be right now.
Yeah, definitely. All your fans, I'm one of your fans, want to see episodes daily, but it is hard because of work and school, and we understand that. We're there.
Definitely,
We're
definitely.
there.
We know what it's all about.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you, Bisharp2Queen4 for being on Uturn Talks. Is there anything you want to say to your fans before we go?
I would like to thank you so much for having me, first of all. And like, I mean, if any of you guys over on Uturn channel want to come over and check me out, I do LPs. Hopefully, I will segue into newer things. Hopefully, I want to record ORAS, but it's just affording the cash card, like we talked about earlier. But yeah, just come over and check me out. I will welcome you with open arms.
Perfect. That sounds amazing. He does some great work, and you guys should really check him out. His link will, again, be in my description. So if you didn't know who he was before, now you do. Bisharp2Queen4. Thanks again, and guys, don't forget to Arceus. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Peace.